Matthew Wright admits it's too much as he chokes back tears on this morning. Two teenagers were yesterday found guilty of the murder of young trans woman Brianna Gay, who was killed in February this year. Matthew Wright became visibly choked up when discussing the Brianna Gay murder case as part of this morning's daily news analysis, describing the details of the killing as too much. He and Nick Ferrari appeared on the show to commentate on the events making the headlines, which were dominated by yesterday's verdict. Asked about the case by host Craig Doyle, Matthew's voice cracked as he struggled to speak. The usually talkative journalist and TV presenter struggled over his words and appeared to be close to tears. "I've been doing the journalism game for just under 40 years, with the exception of the James Bulger case. I've never heard anything like it in my life," he said. "And the lack of remorse from Girl X and Boy Y, 15 at the time of the killing, I don't want to talk about it. It's too much. It's extraordinary. I'm left with questions like, how did two children turn up? This is a planned attack. They've looked at 4 other victims that they might have gone after. This determination to kill. A planned attack by children and compounded, I would say, by Esther, Brianna's mum, saying that up until the actual legal proceedings began against Girl X, they assumed that Girl X was Brianna's friend. It's just beyond awful," he said. Brianna, 16, was stabbed with a hunting knife 28 times in her head, neck, chest, and back in Linear Park, Culcheth, a village near Warrington, Cheshire, on the afternoon of February 11th, a court heard. Yesterday, 2 teenagers were found guilty of the murder of the transgender teenager. The 2 convicted teenagers, identified only as Girl X and Boy Y, both now aged 16 but 15 at the time, denied the murder and each blamed the other for the killing. During the trial, both said their backs were turned when the other one suddenly began stabbing Brianna. Trial Judge Mrs. Justice Yip has told the pair that they will both receive life sentences. Trial Judge Mrs. Justice Yip told jurors she will not pass sentence this week. The court is expected to reconvene to discuss a sentencing date for the defendants. Following the verdict, Brianna's mother said her daughter's killers have not shown an ounce of remorse, and she has therefore lost any sympathy she previously felt for them.